I want it all. Fuck standing in front of corner stores, drug dealing and slug filling, ignoring laws, born the ball. A lot of riches, exotic bitches and foreign cars, government focusing on their foreign wars. I'm a corner, so born in the bone, going on karma short. Word is my born, make sure you honor yours. Same book, different chapter, master persona flaws. King Don, Godfathers, large harvest with rings on. Regulating, celebrating when the dreams form. Weightlifting and weight shifting to keep the team strong. Addicts that once flunked in mathematics, turning to professors when the numbers on the beams wrong.
This is long overdue.
Of course, man. I mean, it's on time. Everything is always on time.
That's what I like to hear, man.
You know what I mean?
That's what I like to hear, man. We was waiting for you. We had this joint down, ready. And I said, Ali Vegas is coming tonight, and this is big. Because everybody need to hear the Ali Vegas story.
I mean, yeah, I'm here. You know, I always, you know, me and the one always, you know, we always connect, you know what I mean? So I told him, like, just let me know. And I'm here. Then I linked up, you know, told Life, like, yo, just let me know when y'all, you know. I was like, you know, I got
Wilson, he had to sit in on this.
Yeah.
Ali Vegas is one of the dudes that coached him all mighty fault.
Yeah, I mean, we won.
Yeah, we won.
Yeah. That's what it's about. We won. It's about winning. You know what I mean? Winners never forget how to win. I live by that.
All right, so let's go, man. Vague, man. I want to know, when did you become interested in rap?
Wow. About 6 years old. When I was 6. Like when I was 6, I had to do a poem. We had like a talent show, and everybody, you know, did poetry, whatever. So when I did this poem, my first poem that I ever written, when I said it, my brothers and my cousins that around me was like, yo, when you get home, say that to a beat. You know what I mean? Because my poem was like, it was like a bird's chirp. I was like, what I said, the sky's blue like a pig's eyes. Birds chirp like a lady that just got raped by 10 guys. Niggas die over rumors and lies. What a beautiful day. And I just walked off stage.
You remember that?
Yeah, that was my first time I ever wrote. And that was the first poem.
That's crazy. A lot of people don't remember the first thing they ever said.
Only reason why I do it is because my cousin, she put it on a t-shirt. You know what I mean? She put it on the t-shirt like, whoa. Like, and everybody just stood and took notice like, why is that coming out of 6-year-old
mouth? I'm saying that to myself.
But I was always prolific like that, and then that's when, you know, my brother was like, when we get home, say it to this right here.
Yeah.
Then you put the instrumental and speed it up. Now you know what you're supposed to do.
So what you was listening to at 6 years old? What kind of music you was into?
I mean, Slick Rick, Rakim, Run DMC, as far as rap. But I was always smooth, you know what I mean? Jazz. You know, Marvin Gaye, William Bell, David Ruffin, you know what I mean? Like, that's one of my favorite artists, if not my favorite artist. Like, that's what I was listening to, you know what I mean? Because back then, the singing was so raw. It's like, hold that.
Your music come off mellow, too. It's not like loud, it's just like getting a message across.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically, music is feelings. And what you gotta understand is that a lot of people gonna feel the way you feel, you know? And then if that person doesn't feel the way you feel, that person is around somebody that feels the way you feel. So you helping them deal with the person that feel the way you feel. So it always works for everybody. You know what I mean? That's what made Tupac so ill.
Yeah, he was getting somebody's feelings out there.
Regardless.
Like, you might not feel that way, but my man feel that way.
Exactly. It's like when you go, you know, like you go to a friend house, you know what I mean? That might be from a different culture, but he still got the drunk uncle. And you like, they like, I'm so sorry for my drunk uncle. Nah, I got that at home. It's cool.
We got the same thing.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. All you gotta do, go in the corner, let him get his corner, you be alright. You know what I mean? And that's what music is supposed to do.
Now, you know, you've been around the game a long time. You was mentored by Onyx before. That was one of your mentors in Panama P.
I mean, all of them. Lost Boys. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I learned my freestyling ability. You know what I mean? Because that's who, you know, like, that's who I've been around all of those guys. You know what I mean? But the person that gave me my first shot, that ever really was like, you know what? You something serious. Tragedy Gaddafi, you know what I mean?
Shout out to Tragedy.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because that's when he had 25 to Life, he had Capone Noriega, and he was like, son, like, he looking at them like what they doing? Like, how they don't understand who you are and what you are, you know what I mean? Like, but, you know, you gotta understand, like, when as you know what I mean, as you be around the game, you understand. Like, I mean, I didn't rhyme like them. You know, I didn't rhyme like them. I didn't have a bald head. I didn't have braids.
So I have a bald head.
Yeah, and I didn't have braids. So it was like, it was more like an enigma. You know what I mean? Like, how we gonna put this out here?
Yeah, he don't look like this.
But I always thought that's what makes a team strong.
Yeah, because he don't look the same.
Yeah, like I don't want nobody to sound like me. You know what I mean? Like, or I'm cool, calm, collected. You know, like long as it match, I put it on. You know,
I feel you.
Like and I'm like, you know, like they more into like fashion heavy. Yeah. You know, so it's like that's good. That makes it better. You know what I mean? When you got people that's into different things around you.
You can't have everybody doing the same thing. Somebody got to do something different.
Yeah, because if John Paxson or Steve Kerr were slashers, they would never won them championships.
No, you needed the shooters around Mike.
Yeah, take that.
Just like the way the Cavaliers put the shooters around LeBron.
That's it.
Now, you were signed to Columbia in early 2000. A lot of people want to know what happened with that situation.
I mean, it actually was, Columbia was like 96, 97. And but that was basically when I was signed to Trackmasters. I was signed to Columbia through Trackmasters.
Yeah.
So in my deal, see my lawyer, such a good lawyer. About tomorrow morning he'll be working in Alaska, you know what I mean? Like he always tell me like, listen, I'm never gonna get you in a situation that I can't get you out of.
Yeah.
So what happened was, it was set up to where if anything happened between Trackmasters Columbia, Trackmasters Urban Wolves, Columbia Urban Wolves, I walk. You know what I mean? Like the choice would come mine. So what happened was Trackmasters was focused on Jay-Z project, R. Kelly project, instead of grooming their own artists. You know, like they had me, Fifth, Nate, like it was,
I know y'all had a whole crew over there.
We was nobody wanted it with us. But like so what they would do is so once nothing was being produced off that, Columbia was like, yo, y'all gotta go. You know? And then once that happened, it was like, now I could either sign straight to Columbia or I could walk away, you know? And I was like, I'd rather walk away because I just rather, let me go build myself up. Yeah, because I'm like, I see how the game is, you know?
And that's crazy because people think like back in the day the game was about the industry building all this up, like the record label building all this up, and you saying you walk away, I'm gonna build myself up.
Yeah, because I mean, you always bet on yourself. You know what I mean? That's the one thing you do. You always bet on yourself. You know, and that's what I'd rather do. And then when 2000s came, that was Casablanca.
I was about to say you sound like Casablanca.
Yeah, that was Casablanca. You know what I mean? That's when the 2000s came. Tommy Mottola left Columbia, and he started Casablanca. You know, we met on this boat. You know what I mean? Flew us down to Miami. It was me, Corey Rooney, Bim. We sat on the boat. You know what I mean? And he was like, yo, just like that. I told Tommy, I said, listen, I'm with it, but if you're not dedicated, you know what I mean? I'm out. And that's it. Like, I'm with you, because I don't care about the dollar. I'm worried about the commitment behind the dollar. Money gonna come. That's nothing. If you got talent, no matter how long it takes,
it's gonna happen.
The money gonna come. So I told him, like, as long as you got that, like, if you committed behind the dollar, you good. Then Lindsay Lohan happened, the commitment left the dollar. And I was like, I'm out. And that was it. So it was like, it was never.
Because a lot of people like to say, Big had 2 opportunities, and it just didn't work out for him.
Nah, it's just, I'm the type of person that, like me, I win in real life. You know what I mean? Like, I win in real life. Like, I live better than, I mean, anybody around me will tell you, I live better than any artist. You know what I mean? Like, any artist. Like, outside of Hove and Fifth, like, I live better than any artist. You know what I mean? Like, I live humble, but anytime I want to do something,
you can do it.
Anytime. If I want to get on a jet tomorrow, I could leave tomorrow. You know what I mean? So it's like, and anybody who knows me knows that. Like, but
how did you put yourself in a situation to live like that?
I mean, well, Burt Bedell served me well. You know what I mean? Shout out to Burt Bedell. You know what I mean? One of the greatest accountants, period. You know, I mean, he was everybody's accountant. And that's when I learned that at a young age too. When I was about 15, 16, I learned that it's not about what you know, it's who you know. It's who,
we just said that.
Yeah, it's who you work with, you know, because like, boom, my lawyer my lawyer, like I say, like I tell it all on the Winners Never Forget How to Win joint, and I be like, you know what I mean, like 17.5 went to Kenny Marcellus. Like Kenny Marcellus is Puff lawyer, he's everybody lawyer. So it's like when you 14 and you giving somebody 17, you know what I mean, 17,000.5. Like when you see that go to somebody, you like, hold up, why
the hell let's go on
why
there?
is he getting 17.5? But it's like, and then the people let you know, like, nah, that 17.5 gonna work good for you. You know what I mean? Because now when you're going to see a lawyer who is Puff lawyer and everybody else lawyer, it's like, hey, look, man, Ali, come in here and meet such and such. So it's like the same way with Burt Bedell.
Yeah.
You go to Burt Bedell office, you see every Yankee, you know what I mean? Like, that's why when Show and them was playing in the championship in the Garden, that's why I'm sitting front row with.
So that's why I'm sitting front row
with Yankee rings around. You know what I mean? With that's why when Cam and Mace finished doing horse and carriage, they calling me to the middle of the floor like, yo, babe, what's up? You know what I mean? Because the money is working for you.
Now, I'm glad you spoke on Mace. You know, Mace co-signed you, but I heard another native Queens member didn't co-sign you, and that was the reason you was back burner. They said like Nas didn't really co-sign because people said you sounded like him.
Nah, that
I don't know what the truth is behind that.
Nah, that's not the truth between like with me and Esco is that it was two things. I was like, you know what I mean, the people that I was doing in business with, they promised him things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when they promised him things, I'm like, and then it gets presented to me, I'm like, I don't care who he is.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we got the same foundation. Illmatic, I say, like we got the same foundation. So it was always like it was nothing. But it was just the fact of like nah, I'm not signing off on that. Like, cause if you know, like if you ever go back, like me and Esco was on Funk Flex, and Nas is like, what? I got Ali Vegas with me, the next assassin who wanted. Like we was ready to build it. You know what I mean? We was ready to build it, and when he didn't get, I guess what they promised him, you know what I mean? Then it was like, the relationship was kind of straining. But then what really did it was when we was in the Hit Factory, right? And we was in the Hit Factory, and I was doing a record somewhere, he was doing a record somewhere, but Clark Kent had called me and said, yo, come get this record from me. So when I didn't know the conversation before I walked in. So it was Clark Kent, Esco, and Rivera. And I guess they asked them to round with up, you know, man, he a veteran in the game. He ain't got it. You know
he ain't really trying to do that.
Yeah, but I didn't know that. But when I walked in, you know what I mean? When I walked in, they like, yo, Vega, here go the beat right here. Threw the beat on. Clark said, yo, go ahead, get right. So I just started getting right just to claim the beat. Like, yeah, that's mine. And then unlooked at Nas and was like, damn, don't he make you feel old? And then that was it. That's what straightened the relationship. That was it. After that.
See, now we finally got that story.
I mean, that was it. And the reason why I didn't respect it was because I didn't respect it. And that's why I guess it was good because that's what made me how I am.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I mentor the youngins. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? I'm not on it. Like, because he was supposed to more like be like, yo, he know the game, so he know like.
He would have got behind.
Yeah, like not even if you're not behind me, you know the game. So you're supposed to be like, I know that ain't even coming from Vague. You know what I mean? Like, yo, Vague,
I got you.
let's sit down. You know what I mean? Like, yo, look, man, these niggas over here, they gonna be, you know what I mean? Like, they gonna be doing this and they gonna be doing that, and watch out for this trap and watch out for
that trap.
Yeah, when I tell O and them, I always tell them, like, even when, you know what I mean, like my young brothers y'all had up here last time, you know what I mean, my 2G, like Lil and them, like, I always tell them, I say, yo, look, just tell me if y'all want to do it. If y'all want to do it, the cameras will come.
Yeah.
I do this for y'all. You know what I mean? Like, I do this for y'all. Like, I am who I am already. Like, my name is going to always be able to make money because my name was built in a real era. You know what I mean? Like,
facts.
Like, I always tell them, like, when they bring up,
the
like,
golden era.
Yeah, like, I tell them, like, when they bring up, like, and I'm not the type that, like, oh, y'all gotta give me my just do it. I don't care about the credit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Until you start trying to act like that's not what it is. But I'm like, look, before Ali Vegas, labels wasn't even looking for nobody under 19.
At all.
And I was 14. And they wasn't looking for nobody under 19. that was really spitting. If they was looking for somebody under 19 or 14, it was a gimmick. They never was looking for no
real
spit.
artist that could spit.
After they found me, I had A&Rs and all that. They was in Queens looking for talent because of me. That's what I'm like. Look what I did for the game. Understand it.
So what made you start the council? After you just after the 2 majors, it was like, let me just start my own?
I've always been that way because I learned from Dio. Like Dio, he had everything in place. Like I learned how to build a machine from him. Like he had the dream team, he had chopping them. Like
because you came hard with the council, Promise.
Because I seen how it was done. He had everything. Artists, here you get the artist, you get production, you get a place to record. Now you got everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It was like, and I learned that where it's like everything is cost efficient. So now when you go to the label, you're like, I got everything. Y'all ain't gotta do nothing for me. So I was showing Roy and them like, look, this is how you build it. And I used to tell them like, yo, get in. Like, but it was like they wanted the streets more. Like in the studio and everything was already paid for. Come get it.
It's just that they wasn't looking at the vision that you was looking at.
And I'm like, come eat.
Yeah, so we gonna come back with Ali. We ain't done.
Oh, I'm here.
We had the Prince here, and this is legendary interview right here, man. So we gonna go to Ali Vegas. We gonna throw some music on, and we gonna come back with him.
Let's do it. Glass and they can toast with me. I can care less if you're close with me. This lifestyle ain't for everybody. Bartender.
That's right, New Ali Vegas.
Gold bottles, rose bottles, I'm very young, we call those old bottles. This lifestyle ain't for everybody, but tonight, champagne for everybody. I know y'all niggas be looking at me like, fuck it. He got it, he got it good. Niggas don't know like, I work hard for this shit here. Know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? I've been through 2 bad deals, all types of shit. Know what I mean? Check, look, let me take you niggas back to the porch. My pen is a soldier, my pad is a fort. Critics wanna know what happened between me and Jim Carrey and Forever, and why I exchange verbal jabs with sport. I don't give that a half a thought. If you would've pulled up to Lincoln Park 7 years ago and looked past the court, you would've seen Vegas writing rhymes on a bench, hoping one day Cheeks or Fred Drower passed the torch, but it never came my way. Instead they put their faith in Gang and A. Where them stars go? Lex Coupes, Beamer, and the Benz. Now I'm looking like, damn, where them cars go? Look, nigga, permanently heartbroken, where them scars go? Had me feeling like John when Neil got passed up by Don Carlo. But see what I'm learning? What it is what it ain't, and what it ain't is what it will be.
Back with the guard, man.
You already know, man.
Now, man, everybody wants to know this. I definitely want to know this, but I'm gonna ask for the people. You and Lamar, man, childhood friends.
Oh my God.
That's like, what happened with that situation? Like, how did Rich Saw you start?
I mean, it started when he was a clipper. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it started when he was a clipper. And I was like, yo, I named the company and everything. You know what I mean?
What's the company named after one of your lyrics?
Yeah, Rich Sawyer. Expect the branches to follow. You know what I mean? So, but I mean, that's my guy. You know what I mean? Like, regardless of however business is, but it's just that sometimes when in business, sometimes you get caught up with, instead of doing what's right, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you gotta do what's right as far as business, you know what I mean? But that's one thing we always talk. I told him, yo, look, this business is crazy. You know what I mean? Like you know, like you do ball, you play basketball. That game is shady as well. You know what I mean? Like, trust me, I mean,
you would know. You around there.
Yeah, I know that side of the game too. You know what I mean?
You would definitely know. You around.
I mean, you know. sold a lot of people, you know what I mean? My good urine.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? Call me Clorox.
Do we need to know these people, or we gonna keep these people on the radar?
I ain't gonna say no names. You know what I mean?
Are they in the league still?
Of course.
Oh, alright, we can't say that.
I mean, I'm the golden. I was the golden boy. Yeah.
Look, you ghost right, and then you give us these
That's what I'm saying. Of course.
course.
You know what I mean? But it was like, you know, like, but I told him, like, yo, look, this is a different game. You know what I mean? And I'm like, look, them people don't care about you. You know, like, he was going, you know, shit with, like, you know, the label and all that stuff. And I'm like, they don't care about you. Because
they know you don't understand that.
No, but I told him, I'm like what I'm trying to tell him, like, this is me. You know what I mean? Like, I seen him do it to Kobe Bryant. Like, I was writing for Kobe. I introduced Kobe and Lamar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I introduced them to, like, I was writing for Kobe. He was talking some Philly versus Queens shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, my son, you know what I mean? He was naming the Philly rappers, naming the Philly actors, we was on some Philly. I was like, yo, my cousin will bust your ass. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this when I'm like 17, I'm like, yo, my cousin will bust your ass, whatever. He's like, oh, your cousin? I'm like, hello, you know what I mean? He's like, oh, yo, nah, that guy, I seen that guy play that guy. I'm like, I called Ella, like, yo, son. Cole won't, you know what I mean? Cole won't rock with you. Like, that's why when I was out in LA, I always used to joke with Phil, like, yo, you owe me 2 of them rings. I'm like, yo, you owe me 2 of them rings. I'm the reason why these guys connect, you know what I mean? Like, and that's what
Kobe missed Lamar too. That was one of the biggest things he ever said. Like, that was the worst thing LA did.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. Those are my, you know what I mean? Like, those are my guys. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I brought them together, you know? So it was like, so I've always been that way. Like, what happens with me, see, the thing about me is that I don't really care about what anybody thinks about me or say about me. So it's like, I'm more of, if you're a man, you're a man. So I don't have to say nothing, because it's just like if we outside and we discuss something, and then you go and do a whole nother thing, I don't gotta tell Pooh, like, yo, E-Man told me this was supposed to happen. No, because I'm like, that's E-Man, he got to deal with that as a man, you know what I mean? And that's the misconception. Like, I don't really, like everybody else, tell Vague's story, and Vague won't even care. Like, I'm not gonna be like, yo, I gotta get on the radio and tell anybody what happened. Like, nah, you go ahead, you go with your story. As long as I know the truth, I don't really care about
I want to ask you another thing with Lamar. Is this true that Chloe made him get rid of all your cell phones?
Not me. I mean, I never.
I heard the crew, like Chloe.
Maybe his. I mean, I wasn't. See, like me, I was always self-absorbed.
Yeah.
Like me, like gutter, like that's what I'm saying. Like,
you gutter.
I had my own crew.
Yeah.
I never, like that's why I was already established home. Like he had his, like he has his crew. You know what I mean? Like LO has his crew. Like I never, like me and her, I never.
Yeah, I
never cared about that. Nah, I never, like when I came around, it was all business. That's why I never was on a reality show.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that.
I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Close to Lamar, you wasn't on the show.
I'm like, nah, I'm good.
But they had this other man on.
Because I ain't there for that.
Okay.
Like I'm self-absorbed. Like that's the whole point. Like that was the whole reason of like he like when he asked me like yo, I'm about to marry her. I'm like, yo, son, that ain't even your style.
After a week.
You closed in. Like you not no. I'm like, you about to invite everybody into your life. You know what I mean? Like you don't even like talking in person to
like
people. That's what I'm saying.
That's,
so like
that's a shocking
like
too.
this about to be your whole life. Like you bugging right now.
Yeah.
He like, yo, what? I'm like, son, if you looking for my blessing, like if that's what's gonna make you happy, go ahead. But I'm like, I ain't with it. I ain't signing up for that. You know what I mean? Like, nah, I ain't coming to the wedding. I ain't trying to be on no TV. I'm good. Like. This way, you know what I mean? Like, this way me and you say...
See, I be calling it the Kardashian curse.
Nah, this is, I be like, this way me and you say... Hold, you know what I mean? I see you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whenever it happen, if you know what I mean,
yeah.
I'm here for you, you know what I mean? Like, cause I don't know, like...
So did you reach out to your homie when he was going through the little crack addiction?
He called me. You know what I mean? He called me.
What was the conversation like?
I'm like, yo, I told him, I'm like, you're a winner. You got championship rings. So you should never forget how to win. A winner never forgets how to win. A winner forget their losses. You know what I mean? That's what a winner forget. Winner forget their losses. Like, damn, I don't even know how we lost that game. But they never forget how to win. I'm like, you got rings. Championship rings. Like, you could win again.
We gonna move on from Lamar. But a lot of people don't know Kanye West produced one of your songs, the AV thing.
Yeah, the SpongeBob SquarePants joint. Yeah, that was produced by Kanye. I'm always gonna have production. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I see.
I'm always gonna have the illest.
A lot of people didn't know that.
Nah, I'm always gonna have, you know what I mean, like the illest producers, the illest artists. See, because I write for a lot of people. I've always been writing for.
I heard you was ghostwriting for Lil' Kim.
I ghostwrite for. It's not just us, for every like.
And I heard you try to give her some advice, like don't go at Nicki with the nonsense.
I told her. I said it wasn't even that. It was just like it was more like if you're gonna do something, you gotta do it right. Like you gotta do it right. You see some people go to war and other people prepare for war. You know, and it was like, and that's what I was telling her. Like I take you further. Like when it was Nas and Jay.
Yeah.
You know, and everybody was counting Esco out. I told her Absolute. I'm like, yo, he gonna come back and cream him. I said, he's like, nah, he got us looking crazy. I said, listen, some people prepare for war. I said, what happens is the difference between them is that Jay is damn, I gotta bounce right back up. Nas is, let me take the 8 count, gather myself. So when I get back up, I got my strength up, and I could possibly knock him out. You know, like, and that was the difference. Like, that's what I was telling Kim. I was like, yo, look, like, I'm like, yo, look, this is the way you gotta do it. Like, don't start with her.
Well, she should listen because you was in a lot of rap beats coming in.
But I told her, I said, don't start with her. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, just let her live.
Yeah.
You just keep doing your music, because if you make music,
you already had the people behind.
That's how you move it. And I had her like, come on, man. She was always gonna be real.
Now, how you feel when people say you missed your chance? Like when you and Fab had a little situation. Fab did something at a concert, did a little diss track, and then Angie played your record dissing Fab, and you did not call Hot 97, and she was looking for you.
Nah, it wasn't her.
People say you missed the chance. Like,
nah, it wasn't. It's not. No chances missed.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Like no chances ever missed. You know what I mean? It was more. See, like me, I just never capitalized on war.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It was more like, because it was Wendy Williams.
Okay.
Like she had me like, and that's when they just started 105. You know what I mean? Like, and that's when she had me like what's up? Like I'm behind you 100%. You know, and I just never. Like I never was like capitalized on war because I'm the type of person that it's all God's plan, you know. So it's like you gotta let it take its course, because what happens when you build it, whatever foundation you build on, like that's the foundation your house is gonna have to stay on. You know what I mean? And it's just like anything. If you build it on dissing, now when the money comes, you ain't gonna want to do that no more. But it's like that's what you built your house on.
But you was going at it with a lot of people. Stack bundles, Lloyd Banks.
But it was never like what you gotta understand is that it wasn't ever my fault. Like when you.
Why do you feel they attacked Ali Vegas? This is you beefing with. You might say 3 of the best lyricists. You included 4 of the best lyricists in New York at the time.
But when you the prodigal son, and you pissing on these trees before any of the dogs was able to come outside, you know what I mean? Like that's what it's gonna be.
I remember a line you said to Banks, and your bitch jab, I jab her too.
I mean, but what happens is when you. What I'm saying is when you know what I mean. When you doing that, and it's like. Yeah. Then like the females is, like when you the poster on the wall, you know what I mean? When you the poster on the wall, it's like, screw that. You know what I mean?
Nobody has to do it. The niggas got the wild record.
You know what I'm saying? When you like screw, you know what I mean? Like
everybody saying, man, fuck that nigga.
Yeah, exactly.
Then I'm going at that dude on the wall.
And then you hear it, you know what I mean? Because the females is with you.
Yeah.
So you hear it, you know what I mean? And you just let it be.
We got a caller.
Hello? Caller? Hold on.
You gonna put them on? Say hello, caller. Caller.
Oh.
This caller's off.
girl too.
Hello?
Yeah, hello, caller.
Hi.
How are you?
Oh, that's going. All right, she
Can you
going.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, this is Brownie. I was just calling in to show some love to you guys and shout out to the new king, Vegas.
Yo,
Shout out to the new king.
you already know. Brownie baby, what's up?
And nothing, man. You know, wherever you at, that's where I'm at. Show love and, you know?
Let's do it. Queens all day. Yo,
Absolutely.
we gonna build empires, man. This
Oh, you
Barz
listening to the Ali Vegas story?
Yeah, I'm sitting here listening to you guys, showing the love back, the support, you know?
You got a question for Ali Vegas?
Nah. I just want him to. I need some more freestyles because that's what he does.
You just had him on your show last week.
Yeah, but that's my adrenaline.
You know, we love. You know what I mean?
Everybody missed the Prince, man.
I'm here,
Yeah,
man.
man.
I'm back.
He's not the prince. He's the new.
He's the new king.
You gotta get that title.
My bad, the new king. Yo, babe, I want to ask you another question.
But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go back. I just wanted to call in and show my love.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Big, I got a question for you. Because your music is always the golden era music. You making golden era music now.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the music that's out now?
I mean, each generation is, you know what I mean? Like, each generation is its generation. You know what I mean? Like, what happened was lyrics took a back seat to style.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, whoever got the best style is the one that's, yeah, so it's like, that's what it make a person say like, oh, I'll take a stack over him, or I'll take a fab over him, I'll take this person over him, because, I mean, Vegas, like, Russell Simmons, like, long as it match. Like,
I'm okay with it.
yeah, that's it, like, I'm about my business, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I teach my young brothers that, like, you know what I mean? Like, and that's what we do. Like, but the music today is just, it's more about style than lyrics.
Okay. You know we gotta get into my favorite town. We running out of time.
I mean, you already know.
We want to hear Vague dropping balls, man.
Oh, I mean, you know how
Like, we can't let you get out of here. The new king cannot get out of here without doing that.
Yeah. Check. I give them hungry CDs, the one TV. Anybody wanna go ahead, come see me. Hosted like E-Mac. Y'all already know, coast to coast like I'm T-Mac. No back problems, just rap problems. They don't want these rap problems. Acting like they want it, they can catch these Mac problems. Got one life to live like my nigga Jose. Talk slick, everybody know it could go both ways. Shoot them out, shoot them in. Niggas don't know the dillies. Everybody want it, we hit them up with the reallys. And usually I don't flow out of the pen. Everybody know how I flow off of the gin. And I don't even drink, so I guess it's flow off the hen. Nah, everybody know I be flowing again. Oh, he got me feeling like LeBron, cause he a beast like Kyrie, I'm just showing them how to win. Niggas don't want it, now my toes is back in. Everybody know to let the hoes back in. See, sometimes I look in the mirror and say, damn, how the fuck I ain't winning yet? Used to be the pony, Prince of New York, but now everybody the prince of that. So I just leave it like, damn, ain't no sense of that. You know where my niggas at, right in that circle, and you don't wanna enter that. You don't wanna get bent in that. Everybody going to the church, start repenting that. Niggas know what it is, they know I get biz. I put my nigga Superstar J on his first jet. Gave Riccadero his first camera. Gave Shapiro his first hammer. Took DJ Absolute on his first talk. See how I'm a standout, nigga. Never looking for a handout, nigga. But deep down inside, niggas know they coulda did more. But you already know when you winning, you don't keep score. Only when you losing, then shit get confusing. Niggas talk slick, go ahead, we start to moving. Like I told niggas, my big brother Lowe's home. So you already know, nigga, we keep the toes home. Now we back in the bow zone. Whoever want drama, can get it. I don't give a fuck if it's your mama, can get it. We back and forth. Everybody wanna talk slick up. Shout out to all them niggas up north. Shout out to Damo doing his bid. Shout out to my nigga Smurf. Hope he can come back home and see his kids. Everybody know the shit that Vague did. I put teams on. I put queens on. I put your whole dream on. Put the lean on. Everybody know I'm the one they wanna lean on. Far as LO go, that's my nigga for life. We gon' still get back at it. Them figures is nice. We gon' get NBA though. Get that NBA though. Get that celebrity dweeb. move out of Cato. Shout out to my Pharaoh, shout out to my babe bro, my nigga Josh, you already know. Nigga J.O. got Trey back in the I.O.W.A. Still getting money the same way. Shout out to my OGs, Pop and Trey. Shout out to my nigga BJ. See you in a few years when you get home. Shout out to BG. Locked up, but he be back. See me on TV. I'ma make this shit look easy. That QUEENZ. Niggas gon' be. I'm the one they envy. I'm the new king, so I'ma let the prince come through it. Me.
Let me see. Switch it up for me.
Gotcha.
Vague smoothed it out. That's it.
What?
He can do that. I'm a little hungry. Jeez.
Oh my gosh, man.
That's right now, bro.
Say money in the struggle. I told him it depends on the hustle. Say, you know, when you getting that money in couples, you know everybody trying to lean on your hustle. Me and Lil talk, have real talk. Say, Sin, don't worry about it. Niggas gonna talk slick, but you gonna hear about it. Told Joey, don't worry about the game. Niggas gonna remember how this go play their lane. Soon as he shifts the beat up, I'ma let O go. But right now it's flow. Oh, you know the logo. Got that CD, Celebrity Dweeb logo. I'm back at it. Nigga, guess I'm a fofo. Matter of fact, 4-5 and M16. When I spit 16, everybody click lean. Run up on niggas got the drama in the club. Little shorty there with her mama in the club. She's crazy. You don't understand. There's grandmothers that don't know how to raise babies, cause they little babies. You already know since we was like in M80s. Nigga try to play me, his ass get swayzy. Let's go.
Let's go. They got my back against the wall, closed in, thinking I won't maneuver out. I'm on star, my drive is on the smoothest route. This porn star, she rides, she wanna use her mouth. Always remain with brain, even if school is out. But school is in this C-Class Mercedes-Benz. The latest trends, haters definitely gon' envy him. They jealous, but in disguise wanna see me win. Cause I make the blueprint for these niggas to breathe within. Between my skill and my raps, my shit is so gone. You making jingles with mouse, nigga, just long on. And click on the picture where they say that the stars born. And let my format the doormat for you to style on. Saz on, I'm seasoning these niggas scrimmage cold. Home run, motherfucker. We at a different goal.
Let's go.
Check. I'ma keep going, hold on. Check. I got it tatted, so you know that's what I go by. Cream on my wrist, dreams make us multi. Billionaires or trillionaires, I'm so fly. At they crew neck, dressed to kill in a bow tie. While y'all playing for keeps, I'm playing and make a trip, vacation just for a week. Talk to him, babe.
Yeah, they want to target the pay. I know we gotta wrap it up, but I gotta shout out the buildings. RB Day, DJ, Ronda, and you know how I go. You know I got I'm with them, and now we gonna wrap it up, and I'm gonna smooth it out. We gonna say goodbye. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say see you later as we move it out. Ali Vegas, come check me. The real _ Ali Vegas, cool, yeah.
We ain't playing, man.